shoulder. How many of you believe if you tried a little harder, you could do a whole lot better? Well, see, that's what I thought too. Well, this comes from a little book, U Square, a high-velocity formula for multiplying your personal effectiveness in quantum leaps. Now, I remember the first time I read this, it really caught my attention. It starts out with a true story. There's only 35 pages in this book, and it has to be one of the most powerful books I've ever read. I think it was Mark Twain said, if I had more time, I'd write you a shorter letter. Well, I think this guy must have had a fair amount of time. His name's Price Pritchett. He's out of Dallas, Texas. Listen carefully to this. It's called A True Story. He said, I'm sitting in a quiet room at the Millcroft Inn, a peaceful little place, hidden back among the pine trees about 1 hour out of Toronto. It's just past noon in late July, and I'm listening to the desperate sounds of a life or death struggle going on just a few feet away. There's a small fly burning out the last of its short life's energies in a futile attempt to fly through the glass of the window pane. The whining wings tell the poignant story of the fly's strategy. Try harder, but it's not working. The frenzied effort offers no hope for survival. Ironically, the struggle is part of the trap. It's impossible for the fly to try hard enough to succeed at breaking through the glass. Nevertheless, this little insect has staked its life on reaching its goal through raw effort and determination. The fly is doomed. It'll die there on the windowsill. Now, across the room, just 10 steps away, the door is open. 10 steps of flying time, and this small creature could reach the outside world it sees. With only a fraction of the effort now being wasted, it could be free of its self-imposed trap. The breakthrough possibility is there, and it would be so easy. Why doesn't the fly try another approach? Something dramatically different. How did you get so locked in on the idea that this particular route and determined effort offers the most hope for promise for success? He said, what logic is there in continuing until death to seek a breakthrough with more of the same? No doubt this approach makes sense to the fly. Regrettably, it's an idea that will kill. Trying harder isn't necessarily the solution to achieving more. It may not offer any real promise for getting what you want out of life. Sometimes, in fact, it's a big part of the problem. If you stake your hopes for a breakthrough on trying harder than ever, you may kill your chances for success. But you see, we're raised with the idea, just try a little harder, give it a little bit more.